Lantern TV'den herkese merhaba arkadaşlar. Bugün Witcher 2 serimize 9. bölümle kaldığımız yerden devam ediyoruz arkadaşlar. Haydi o zaman fazla uzatmadan bölümümüze, serimize devam edelim. Şimdi elf kadınlarını kurtaralım abi. Çekilin yolundan Allah aşkına. Gelin gelin. Sattım. Çocukları gelin. Hepinizin sonunu getireceğim oğlum. Kökünüzü kazıyacağım hepinizi. Gel. Ağzına sıçtım çocuğu. Böyle ağzına sıçarım senin de, muhafız dinlemem. Sen kime vurmaya çalışıyorsun muhafız? Kime vurmaya çalıştın sanıyorsun sen oğlum? Karşında senin Efsunger'i var. Buraya mı giriyoruz? Giremiyoruz. Bir dakika. Burayı gösteriyor ama. Bir çekilin Allah aşkına yolumdan. Allah Allah. Bir dakika, şimdi belki gireriz. Aynen öyle. Gir bakalım içeri. Nasıl çığlık sesleri geliyor. Oh. Bekleyin elf kadınları, sizi kurtaracağım. Bekleyin. Burada mısınız? Çığlık atmayın.
Where's Laredo?
He's escaped.
Gwynblade! Laredo's calling for reinforcements! We must sail!
The tower's on fire. We have to jump.
Unbind us.
Çözeceğim size hemen hızlıcana. Hadi oğlum. Güzel, bunu çözdük bir tanesini. Sen de çözelim hemen hızlıcana. Tamamdır, bunu da çözdük. Gel sen de çözelim hemen hızlıcana. Tamamdır, hepsini çözdük.
Laredo escaped.
He'll not live long. If the local folk don't hunt him down, someone else will. You rescued our women. We are indebted.
Help me find the Kingslayer and Triss. We'll be even.
In that case, to Vergen. Prepare to
Vergen'e.
set sail!
Roke'yi gördün mü tam zamanında.
Did Vernon Roach sail out of here all right?
He's fine, if that's what you ask. We met and chatted. Imagine that. I wanted him to know that he was only leaving because I let him do so.
Bakalım ne oluyor. Bu yoksa Vernon Roach ile mi savaştı? Ana, bildiğim Vernon Roach ile savaşmış bu. Öldürdüm lan vallahi.
The Temerian Special Forces, created by Foltest to combat the Scoia'tael after the First War with Nilfgaard. Veterans, professionals, the best of the best. This is the end, Roach. See these emblems? Temerian lilies, that's all I lacked. I've defeated the commanders of all the Special Forces in the north. Now I shall unite the Scoia'tael.
Finish what you started.
I shan't kill you, Roach. We Enshe never kill the last specimens of dying breeds. Live on and remember who defeated you. Remember he can do so again. Va failed there.
You're making a mistake, Jorveth. I will fight.
Vay be, yaralamış.
Unfurl the mainsail!
Allah istese öldürürmüş.
We made it.
This is just the beginning. But you chose the right side and I'm pleased.
Wish I could be so sure.
Vallahi ben bile emin değilim. Doğru taraf mı, yanlış taraf mı? Başarım
The
kazandık.
assassin had had his day. Very true. He'd kidnapped Triss Marigold. It seemed like Foltest's life had not been enough. It seemed like the killer also wanted the monarch's former advisor. There was no time to think. It was time to act. Grabbing Geralt, I embarked on a voyage upriver, deeper into the Pontar Valley. If the elves could be believed, it was there that free folk from all around had assembled beneath Vergen's banners to resist the Kedweni invader. I should mention the exceptional individuals who made up my fellowship for this important quest. I usually get nervous around Scoia'tael. I see them as scoundrels and murderers and find their presence outright unwanted. But I must admit I was glad to have the help of Yorvith and his infamous bunch, who could prove highly helpful. Helpful? That's not nice. Highly useful then.
Vay be. Sis diyor. 2. bölüme gelmişiz oyunda, vay. Pontar Vadisi'nde yukarı aile. Polossam'dan ayrılalı 2 gün olmuş. Aa, Triss mi bu? Aa, başka adam olduk. Enteresan.
I remember the stillness when the news
buluşmaya
reached
gittik.
the Vengerberg, the palace, the streets, the houses, the entire capital cloaked in silence.
The cries were here,
Bu
every
başka
last
bir
man.
biriymiş ama
I
Triss'e
was somewhere
benziyor.
beyond that hill, in the middle of the massacre.
What is your intention, Saskia?
I intend to stop Eden from being sold.
We cannot afford a war with Henselt. We must parley.
Leave issues of war to me, Prince. Concentrate on
Ne
him
güzel
and
Geralt
Ciri.
oynuyorduk ya.
Yarpen Zigrin
Niye başka
claims he's
karaktere geçtik?
short-tempered. Provoke him to strike and we'll negotiate once the battle's won.
I still cannot fathom why the nobles betrayed us.
Spit on the nobles, Prince. They've meant nothing since the day my peasant force scattered them on the Dyffny.
By the good deity Creve, my lord. The girl is a demon incarnate.
Firstly, the girl has a
Looks
name.
like battle-hardened.
Secondly, she's the best commander I have. All others have betrayed me.
She's a monster. Creve spoke to me in a dream. I saw a snake-like
Nasıl
she
yerler böyle
devour
ya?
your heritage.
Silence, Alcan. We near the meeting place.
Buluşma yerine geldik. Müzakerelere katıl diyor.
We have guests. Welcome, Stennis, son of Demavend. I invite...
Greetings, Henselt. You seem at home in Edern. You are here, yet I do not recall inviting you.
Fellow did so in your stead. I'm here at his behest. I've broken no truces or treaties yet.
Oh, is that so? Mr. Brogan, please escort Count Fellet to a secluded spot and remove his troublesome head. My father is dead. The folk still mourn him while you betray his good name and his country.
Your Majesty, I must request your protection. This young man has lost...
Take him away.
Your Majesty, what of our agreement?
I need you no longer, Fellow, now Stennis is here.
Anyone else wish to object? Wonderful. To the matter at hand, then.
Well said. I will show you my hand. I've over 200 armed men encamped nearby, enough to hold the ford for several hours. Another 5,000 battle-hungry lads await on the other bank.
Verginin surlarında daha büyük kuvvetler yok edildi. Tüm anlaşmaları ihlal etmiş olursun. Diyorum.
In attacking Edern, you would break the provisions of the Peace of Sintra. All the northern kingdoms will be obliged to support me.
None will stand with you.
Radovid of Redania, the Dukes of the South.
You dream, boy. They're not to be counted on. And the treaty, I piss on it as do they. You are alone.
Not entirely.
I'll stay out of this, Saskia.
Well, well, she has a voice. Saskia, the Dragon Slayer. You're much prettier than they claim. You'll need to throw in the last two. Peasants should work the fields, not rebel and burn down the estates of their masters. It's to your...
I'll not allow it. This land is under my protection. If no one else has the courage to stand up to you, I will. Listen well, King. You have 1 hour to quit Upper Eden with your forces. If you fail to do so, it's war. You will instruct your heralds to proclaim around and about that you apologize to the people of Eden for this shameful incursion. Otherwise, it's war.
You've got balls, woman. My soldiers would call me a coward. Or a madman. I want this land. I want its gold. And I want you, Dragon Slayer. Grab them!
Buna izin mi vereceğiz oğlum? Oo. Gelin gel. Senin ben ağzına sıçayım. Kral. Sen. Lan bir çekil sen de be. Gel. Kral. Sen. Seni. Ağzına sıçtık adam. Nasıl vurdu lan? Uf. Biz de ona fena geçirdik.
Stop! Stop in the name of Kriv, Freyr and Melitele!
Oha. Ne yapıyor lan adam? Oo, adamı öldürdü vallahi. Bu ne lan, ne oluyor? Enteresan bir şey oldu ama. Evet, Geralt'a döndük tekrar. Güzel.
Hey! By the milk of Mother Creatrix's tits, Geralt of Rivia! And of the best company to boot.
Yarpen Zigrin!
It's been years, you old prick. It's great to see you in good health. Geralt, staring as if you've seen a ghost. Muster up a hug for an old friend.
Allah, benim pek sarılasım gelmedi ama.
Geralt's head's not exactly on straight. Ha! Meaning you truly did in, Foltest. Fine by me. Foltest was a ploughing niggard and a niggardly plougher. You did right, Geralt.
Allah'ım hala
Not the point.
bizi suçlu
Geralt's
zannediyorlar.
lost his memory.
And I didn't kill Foltest. Right. What's the difference? Someone did. But we've bigger problems now.
Where's Saskia?
Oh, aye. Why is this butcher here?
I've come with 100 archers, the best in the world. We're here to aid your cause.
Well, you'll need to wait. Saskia and Prince Penis, rather Skinnis, went off to parley with Henselt. He and the boys are waiting in case something goes wrong.
Ne oluyor?
The sun's gone dark. Call the sorceress!
Come, Geralt.
Enteresan bir şey oluyor ama hayırlısı. O adam öyle duruyor hala. Hepsi kaçtı lan. Işınlandılar. Korkaklar. Yaraladılar ama adamı da. O ne lan? O nasıl bir tip? Oha. Bu ne lan? Bildiğin zombi oldular ha adamlar. Vallahi billahi. Bu nasıl bir şey lan? Savaşçı şeyleri. Ben böyle şey ilk defa gördüm. Zombi gibi tipleri var. Ağzına sıçtımın çocukları sizi. Bak doğdukça doğuyorlar. Çıktıkça çıkıyor artistler. Çıktıkça çıkıyor artistler. Adamın ağzına sıçarlar. Gel gel. Ağzına sıçtığımın çocuğu. Gel gel. Hepinizi öldüreceğim. Hepinizi öldüreceğim. Gel sen de böyle bakalım. Gel bakalım gel. Yere çakılırsın işte böyle benim karşımda. Üçe tek daldık adama lan. Bir kişi mi kaldı? Nerede? Aa orada o da. Bunu da yersin böyle yere çakılırsın işte. Adam olacaksınız hepiniz. Ağzına sıçarım çocuk. Ne oluyor lan? Oha! Bu nasıl bir şey lan? Bildiğin tam canavara dönüştüler ha. Vallahi yakarım adamı ha. Acımam yakarım. Artiste bak. Ne kadar güçlü olursan ol her türlü öldürürüm ben seni. Bir tanesi gitti. Diğeri kaldı. Gel gel seni de öldürelim de aklın başına gelsin. Vallahi yakarım. Cayır cayır adamı. Kaç kişi dalıyoruz ha. Köşeye sıkıştırdık. Hepsinin ağzına sıçtık. Daha da geliyorlar. Bildiğin zombi abi bunlar. Havanın değişimine bak. Oha ne oldu lan? Resmen patlama oldu.
An owl!
Philippa, she'll show us the way.
Yorbit, you've got some explaining.
Baykuşu takip et. Edelim bakalım baykuşu takip.
Wraiths. Silver harms them. I'll cover you.
Margie, help me!
Hemen şurada bir kaydedemiyoruz. Tamam. Sıkıntı yok. Hepinizin ağzına sıçarlar. Lan sen kime vuruyorsun? Yallah tazik. Gel gel. Çok güzel ölüyorlar lan. Daha burada da var. Oo yine mi sen ya? Yine mi sen yani? Sen kime vuruyorsun artist? Var mı lan dersin? Gel gel sen de gel. Bak ya. Güzel. Bak bak bak bak cımbıza bak cımbıza. Hadi oğlum baykuşçuk götür bizi. Ya oğlum kaşınma kaşınma. Lan bak artiste bak bana vuruyor. Yersin böyle şey. Gelmeyin lan arkadan geliyorlar öyle. Bir yolumuz bitmedi be. Burada büyük savaş oluyor. Baykuşun gücüne bak be. Gelin hepiniz. Abi geldikçe geliyor bunlar ya. Hadi oğlum devam edelim. Bir bitmediler ama ya. Gel gel bitmediler. Devam ediyoruz sonunda. Devam et. Ne taraf hocam? Bu tarafa döndü bu. Götür bizi gittiğin yere baykuşçuk. Ne oluyor lan? Yine çıktı bu şeyler. Bak bak gelmiş bana vurmaya çalışıyor. Gelmiş bana vurmaya çalışıyor. Yine engellemeye çalışan heyulalar var. Oğlum siz kimsiniz baykuşu engellemeye çalışıyorsunuz lan? Gel gel. Artist seni. Normale döndü tekrar. Hadi bakalım devam ki. Evet, bir bitmedi git git yolda ya. Devam ki. Senin ağzına sıçarlar. Ah yine çıktı. Yine çıktı. Ağzına sıçtı. Çocuğu yine çıktı başımızın belası. Gel gel. Artist. De ışınlanıyor yani vurdukça. Bir de ışınlanıyorlar. Ya sen kime vurmaya çalışıyorsun? Gel gel. Bir bitmediler ha. Bak bak bak bak artistlere bak. Gel gel. Bir vuruştuk canım kaldı zaten şurada. Güzel normale döndü. Sen de öl. Devam edelim. Hadi bakalım. Bir yolumuz bitmedi yani uzun yolmuş. Sis zayıflıyor diyor. Bana vurmaya çalışıyor bir de. Burası çok ışık lan. Ne oldu? Bir şey oldu ama. Hı. Ara sahneye girdi. Oha. Kadına dönüştü.
I hate flying through fog. Saskia, are you all right?
Kadın.
It's just a flesh wound. You and the Witcher, we owe you out.
I'm here to protect you. And you...
I'm after a Kingslayer who kidnapped Triss Merigold.
And brought her here?
Is this an interrogation?
There are warrants on your head in Temeria, Kedwin, and Redania. And I'm responsible for Saskia's safety.
That's enough, Philippa. You told me yourself you thought him innocent.
Saskia, folk are riled. First the sun went out, then the squirrels arrived, now this fog. It's too much for the cop.
True. Summon all the commanders to the meeting hall. Yorveth, give me some time. Witcher, Philippa, you must be there too. I wish to hear what we can expect from this anomaly. Worry not, Yarpen. The legendary White Wolf and the equally famous Philippa Eilhart should have a remedy.
Hadi bakalım.
I want to see all commanders in the council chamber. Philippa, that includes you and the Witcher. Cecil, the gates are to remain shut until we're done. You'll answer with your beard if they open for any reason.
Anladım hocam.
Welcome to Vergen, Witcher. I'm Cecil
şimdi.
Burden, the alderman.
Geralt of Rivia.
We've got a spare room at the inn. It's not much, but at least you'll have a roof over your head and a solid bed neath your arse.
Thanks. I could use that.
Scalen, show Master Geralt to his quarters, and visit Reverend Alcon's chambers on your way back to inform everyone that...
That is, that he died a hero, slain by the invaders.
Exactly. You see, Master Witcher? He's young but clever. We'll make a real dwarf.
Evet. Artık yeni olarak Vergen şehrine gelmiş olduk böylelikle. Vay be, şehre bak yalnız ha. Bu şehir daha güzelmiş ha. Önceki Flotstam'dan. Şimdi biz nereye gideceğiz? Tam yakınımızdaymış zaten. Hemen şurada bir save alalım hazır gelmişken. Tamamdır. Ha şeyimi Skelen'i takip edecekmişiz. Sonra da savaş konseyine gidecekmişiz. Tamam, gidelim bakalım. Evet, nereye götürüyor bizi? İçeri gireceğiz. Aynen öyle. Girelim bakalım. Evet, şimdi biz girelim. Ne biçim yermiş lan, tapınak gibi.
Look, another one.
Han ha burası.
You let one human in and in no time you've got a swarm.
Hanları da büyük.
I heard human women need only sit astride a man's pants for their bellies to... Stop stroking him and wrap him up!
Buradan yukarı çıkıyoruz, anladım hocam. Ne taraf? Bu taraf mı? Galiba daha da... Ha, daha yukarısı yokmuş. Ne taraf? Bu kapı mı? Bu kapı diyorsun. Anladım hocam. Bura mı benim odam?
This shall be your chamber, Witcher.
Aynen burasıymış artık. Burası bizim odamız.
They say Selkirk of Gullet himself slept in this bed before battle. Didn't bring him any luck. But at least he was well rested before he died. Need anything else? Thanks.
Yok, sağ ol. Eşyaları buraya depolayabiliyoruz. İyiymiş. Savaş konseyine şimdi katılabiliriz. Tamam abi. Odamızı öğrenmiş olduk en azından. Bu da bir şeydir. Orada yine dövüş, klasik dövüş şeyleri oluyor. Tamam. Bir süre bu şehirdeyiz herhalde. Şimdi abi savaş konseyi neredeymiş? Oo, ta şuradaymış, anasının nikahında. Böyle döneceğiz o zaman. Buradan gideceğiz. Mekana bak be.
There goes the PC.
Daha buradan mı gideceğiz acaba? Herhalde doğru yoldayızdır umarım. Bir dakika. Buradan gitmek daha mantıklı herhalde. Ve buradan yol... Ha, burasıymış, tamam. İyi bari. Doğru yol gitmişiz.
You missed quite a scrap, gentlemen. And there was a struggle and the prince was wounded.
You've all seen the magical phenomenon covering the battlefield. For any who still have doubts, this is no mundane myth. Most likely, we're up against a blood curse, an old and powerful spell. We do not know who cast it or why. For now, I have one piece of good news and several. The good news is that Henselt and his army have been halted for the time being.
The bad news?
The mist will grow. It may even engulf Vergen. Furthermore, wraiths may emerge from it.
Can they be made penitent? With an axe to the head?
In theory, yes. But I would suggest putting your faith in a silver weapon. Furthermore, the ghosts will weaken as they move away from the mist.
Is there any way to drive it off? Exorcise it?
A question for myself and Geralt of Rivia.
The Kingslayer?
Contrary to what old women at the wells say, he did not, in fact, slay.
Of course he didn't. Wouldn't hurt a fly, that one. Look at his eyes. You'll see he's the sensitive kind.
Whatever you may see in his eyes, few know more about lifting curses. Gentlemen, I do not require you to understand this phenomenon, but there are a few rules I insist you must follow.
Here we go.
No one is to approach the mist. It is mortally dangerous. In addition, we need to learn the story of the battle. For this, I especially count on the aid of Mr. Cecil.
At your service, Molly.
Thank you. To lift the curse, we require some objects symbolic of the wall. Ones belonging to those who perished here.
Pugh. More scrap iron from that massacre lying about than lice in Cecil's beard. I thought curses were best handled with...
Please leave the thinking to me, Mr. Zigrin, and I'd gladly hear less from you from now on. The objects must be magically active and strictly linked to the ghosts of the forest. That is all.
Let me be clear. You're all to aid Philippa and the Witcher. What are you grumbling about now, Yarpen?
It's something in my gullet.
Take a swig of wine. Now, to worldly matters. How many are we?
Saskia.
How many?
We dwarves are near 200. Don't judge us by our number.
1,000 peasants will come, though you'll get no precise count.
My lords?
53 knights and another 200 armed men. Not enough.
Henselt leads 5,000, 5-1 against us. What think you of that?
We are few, they are many. But we have our walls, low though they be. If we had our...
Oh, for a regiment of heavy arbalists.
We have something better. Yorvith's elves. Scoia'tael.
Evet, elflerin lideri geliyor.
Gentlemen, I give you Yorvith.
What do you seek here, murderer?
100 of the North's best archers await your orders, Dragon Slayer.
You wished for archers? Here. I take no pleasure in fraternizing with elves. Not even a shit-coated stick can be a weapon. He burned down the villages of many in my horde.
The free peasantry is one thing, but a criminal with a price on his head in all the northern realms?
Saskia, say the word and we'll depart.
Hear me out. Yorvith came to fight for me. I trust him, and I know that he'll stay the course.
How could you know that? He's an elf. Treason runs in his veins.
He's been fighting humans.
But for the first time in scores of years, his fight makes sense. The Scoia'tael know no peace. They've died for Nilfgaard, for the Valley of the Flowers, in vain. Now they have a new goal. The Pontar Valley could be the first state where no man would have to fear elven arrows when... First, however, we have a battle to win. You know who we're up against. It's a splendid army, brave and well-led. I want Yorvith to sit at the same table as we do. I want him to kill Cadwenny for us.
If I'm to see a smile on that skinny face, I'm in. Yorvith stay.
Bloody hell. Father's turning in his grave, but I must...
Öyle kabul edersin işte.
You killed my men, elf. Remember them?
If I hadn't killed them, they'd have killed me.
All right. For the sake of better times, And for Kedwin's down with the sons of bitches!
Herkes gaza geldi bir anda. Kadehleri kaldırıyoruz. Herkes. O ne lan öyle? Zehir içmiş gibi. Aha. Ana. Zehir mi atmışlar lan yoksa? İçeceğini.
Poison. She's
Vallahi zehir
dying.
atmışlar.
Take her somewhere safe and guard her with your lives. I'll gather what I need and join.
I'll place my best warriors on watch.
Quickly, lads! A litter!
Görüyor musun kızın başına gelenleri ya?
She ceased casting spells.
Ne oldu şimdi?
Saskia, is she alive?
In a manner of speech, I've slowed her life functions as far as possible. Her condition is stable.
Sabit. Onu iyileştirebilir misin? Zehir neyi?
What can we do?
Treatment will require herbs.
Not ordinary blood, I presume.
Correct. We require.
Could use a letter right now.
Hangi otlara ihtiyacın var? Neden kana ihtiyacın var? Hangi otlara
What kind
ihtiyacın
of
var
herbs are
diyeceğim.
we talking?
I'll need a subterranean variety of purple foxglove, known to the dwarves as the immortelle, and an elven rose of remembrance.
Elf hatıra gülüne yine. Ölmez ot için nereye bakmam gerek? Liste bir hatıra gülü var diyor.
Triss had a rose of remembrance. She claimed the flowers are exceptional.
Long ago, the Enshe who succeeded in cultivating the roses enjoyed great respect.
Times have changed.
As have elves.
Triss has a rose of remembrance from Flotsam. It's her we need to find.
Ölmez ot için nereye bakmam
Where will we
gerek?
find?
They grow deep beneath the earth, which should not be a problem as Vergen lies on top of a mine.
How will they help Saskia?
Mage pain wreaks havoc in internal tissues. The immortelle will help restore them.
Başka neye
What else
ihtiyacın
do
var?
we feel, Saskia?
Thaumadour is a self-perpetuating substance. Any incursion into a cluster of poisoned cells causes an immediate chain reaction. Each tainted cell, to interrupt this reaction, I'll need an ungodly amount of a water or air genie, or one of the 20 legendary rings of power would be...
One to bring them all and in the darkness bind them.
Right. And then I'll have to run barefooted to the top of a volcano. An immortelle, a rose of remembrance, royal blood and magic sounds like a fairy tale.
A poor one at that. No prince's kiss to top things off.
I wish it were a fairy tale, especially a poor one, as a happy ending would then be inevitable. May I count?
You may.
Tabii ki de
What about
güvenebiliriz.
the Battle of Wraiths?
I must first see if the spells keeping Saskia alive are in order. Then we'll consider how best to send the spectres. Actually, you could tend to that yourself. Ask the locals about the battle. Maybe you'll learn something.
In that case, I shall search for the poisoner.
Hadi bakalım. Bir sürü işimiz var gibi görünüyor.
Only Philippa
Anda
Eilhart may
Zoltan'ı
enter.
bulacağız şimdi. Bulalım Zoltan'ı bakalım.
People of Vergen,
Ne oluyor?
we have a magical mist full of ghosts just outside our walls. So you'd better think twice before entering it. The mist, may the plague take it, threatens all manner of creatures. So anyone headed to the quarries or
Anladık
walking
hocam.
through the gullies should take exceptional heed.
Bir dakika haritaya bir bak. Biz neredeyiz? Buradayız. Tamam. İçeride sanırım.
The squirrels that have made camp by the burnt huts are not our enemies. So says Saskia. So it is. Master Geralt of Rivia and Sorceress Philippa Eilhart will deal with the myth.
Tamam hocam boş yap.
Fell from the sky.
Anda Zoltan. Sen misin Zoltan? Ah sen Zoltan buradasın. Tamam.
Geralt, sit down. We haven't yet... Ah, sorry. Sheldon Skaggs, veteran of the...
And all rings along.
You've already met Vergen's...
Greeting.
Gentlemen, not sure about you, but my throat's parched from...
Funny. Those were the first words out of your mouth.
Master Dandelion's right. Around for everyone.
Öncelikle bir ölmez otu bulmam gerek. Diyeceğim.
I'd gladly drink, but Saskia was poisoned and time is up.
How can we help?
Have you ever heard of a plant called the Dwarven in...
Have we? The pigs have tight arse.
To tell the truth, I've no idea.
It's just a say.
You're the only one...
Witcher, the immortal. It appears most often near anthracite and aluminous silicate.
Philippa needs it to heal Saskia.
A rare curio, but there's a mine nearby, and who knows? You might find it deep under.
Peki maden nerede?
Not at all. It's in Verger itself. And
you're eager for this expedition, but nobody told the Witcher that the mine
closed. That's true, but it's long overdue a cleaning. Weed out all the.
What are you talking about?
Not a month ago, miners started disappearing. Must have tapped the wrong vein and woken some scum from the deep. We wanted to send a crew of stout. We closed the shaft, fearing the filth would emerge.
Looks like we arrived just in time, eh, Geralt?
So it seems.
Right on. With this crew, we needn't fear any monster. How about you, Sheldon?
Another chance like this won't come around in a hurry. Fucking can wait.
Let's meet at the mine.
Herkes katılıyor. Madenin girişinde buluşacağız. Güzel. Sıradaki görev şehir ayanı Cecil Burdon ile konuş diyor. Tamam, buradan çıkalım şimdilik bir. Çekilin yoldan. Neredeymiş o? Bakayım. Biz buradayız. Ta şuradaymış. Anasının nikahında, anladım hocam. Sağda kalıyor. Orada ne yaratıklar vardır şimdi, kim bilir. Bayağı da büyük gelmiş ha. Ha, şuradan gideceğiz. Sen misin? İsmini de görebilsem, neymiş senin ismin? George Justus. Tamam hocam, anladım. Şunları alalım abi. Buraya mı gireceğiz? Kilitli ama burada. Ha, Cecil bu. Tamam.
The Witcher's on board.
Let's get to work, my bearded.
Open the shaft, Skag. If you kill off those monsters, the whole of Vergum will be grateful. I'm sure.
We'll keep that in mind. So, Sheldon, you opened the shaft.
Keep your pricks in your trousers. You can't just plough forward all the time. A mine is like a lover. You need to be gentle, so she accepts you moist.
You and your musings.
Bir lafı da sokuşturdu araya. Güzel. Şimdi ölmez otuna ulaşmak için alt geçitlere ilerle diyor arkadaşlar. O zaman bu bölümü biz tam bu noktada bitirelim. Bir save aldık. Tamamdır. Bu bölümü burada bitiriyoruz arkadaşlar. Bir sonraki bölüm tam bu noktadan devam edeceğiz. Lütfen beğenmeyi, kanalıma abone olmayı unutmayın. Hoşçakalın. Bay bay.